Morning, guys. Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend, and I hope you did some things to make your mom feel special yesterday on Mother's Day. I hope you enjoyed your time with your family. So this week, we are going to start, you're going to notice that we're going to start talking about life cycles of butterflies. And we're starting with caterpillars. And today I know I say this a lot. I know I've said this all year long, but I do have one of my very favorite stories that I'm going to share with you today. And it is a fiction story. However, I want you to notice and think and listen to see if there are any things that are true that the author has kind of woven into this fiction story, and some things that are happening that could be true in nonfiction. So as we get ready to listen today, I want you to, this is a good old fiction story, so get settled, get comfy, find a place where you want to snuggle in, and we'll get started. My book today is called The Caterpillar and the Polliwog. Does anybody know what a polliwog is? I know you know what a caterpillar is, but what about a polliwog? And what do you think's going to happen in the story? And finally, as I'm reading the story, when we're finished, we're going to compare and contrast. Those are big, we're getting to be third graders, so those are big third grade words. We're going to compare and contrast the caterpillar and the polliwog. And what that means, guys, I'm going to fix my glasses here. What that means is that we are going to talk about things that are different about them and things that are the same. That means compare and contrast. So you ready? It's a really good one. You're going to love it. And there's some really fun pictures. Caterpillars aren't like other folks. As ducks and hippopotamuses and you and I get older, we get bigger. And through the quarantine, maybe Mrs. Boffman got a little bit bigger. Especially hippopotamuses, but not caterpillars. Look at this. This is so cool. They turn into butterflies. Turning into something else like that is not a thing just anybody can do. When I grow up, I'm going to turn into something else, she told the polliwog. What fun, said the polliwog. What are you going to turn into? But the caterpillar hurried on her way, looking for someone else to tell her secret to. I wish I could turn into something else when I grow up, said the polliwog. You will, said the fish. All pollywogs do. What am I going to turn into, said the polliwog. But the fish saw a tasty bug and dashed after it. Do you know what the polliwog's going to turn into? When I grow up, said the caterpillar, who circled the pond and was going around for the second time. When I grow up, she told the polliwog again, I'm going to turn into something else. So am I, said the polliwog. You? The caterpillar was so surprised she almost fell into the pond. The fish said so, the polliwog told her. Fish know things. They go to school. Do you get it? I think the caterpillar's being a little braggy here. What about you? The caterpillar was upset. I thought only caterpillars could do that, she said rather sadly. What are we going to turn into? The polliwog asked. Well, I'm going to turn into a butterfly, said the caterpillar. Then I guess I will too, said the polliwog happily. What fun. Let's do this together. Now, can that polliwog turn into a butterfly? Let's see what happens. All right, the caterpillar agreed, although she would have rather done it alone. I guess I'll go first. The pollywog didn't mind. He wasn't at all sure how it was done. I'll just watch you, he said. So when the time came, the caterpillar started to spin a cocoon. This is the tricky part, she said. Can the pollywog spin a cocoon? Now I want you to watch carefully at the pictures at this point as the story goes on. The pollywog watched as the caterpillar spun, and soon only her head was uncovered. Now I have to close the lid, she said, and when I come out, I'll be a butterfly. Go ahead, the pollywog said excitedly. I want to see you do it. It will take a while, the caterpillar warned. She started spinning again and was soon out of sight in the cocoon. Do you see what she did? What about that pollywog? Is he going to be able to do that? For a long time, nothing happened, but the pollywog was patient. He watched and watched and watched. Are you looking carefully? What are you noticing? Is anything happening with the caterpillar yet? Look carefully at that pollywog. What are you noticing? Uh-oh. For days and days and days. Now what have you noticed? So let's stop for a second and talk. What's something that is the same between the caterpillar and the pollywog? What have you noticed that they have done the same? And can you stop and think and tell me, I wish you could tell me so badly. And what do you notice is something that is different between them? Stop and think about that. At last, there was an activity in the cocoon. The end of it opened, and very slowly, the caterpillar climbed out. Only she wasn't a caterpillar anymore. She was a butterfly, a beautiful yellow butterfly. So guys, look, the caterpillar turned into this beautiful butterfly. Has the pollywog noticed what has happened to him yet? And what has happened to that pollywog? You are a very handsome frog, the butterfly said as she flew off to try her new wings. But the frog was puzzled. I thought I was going to be a butterfly, he said. Do you know what the word puzzled means? Puzzled means when you're a little bit confused or don't understand something. A caterpillar wiggled by. When I grow up, he said proudly to the frog, I'm going to turn into something else. But the frog wasn't listening. Why do you think he isn't listening, and how do you think he's feeling over here? The end. Did you like it as much as I do? So think about this again for a minute. We're going to compare and contrast. That means things that are different and things that are the same. We use our Venn diagrams a lot for that. And the things that are different, I want you to think about what's different between the caterpillar turning into the butterfly and the pollywog turning into the frog. And yet, boys and girls, what are some things that are the same about them? I bet you can think about some things, and we could write down some things that were the same about them. So go ahead and give that a big thought. I hope you enjoyed the story. Be sure that you check out our stream every day because I'm going to be posting some fun pictures of our observation of our friends that we're watching. So make sure you check out the stream and have a great day. I believe the weather is going to be pretty crummy and cold today, so think of some ways where you can get rid of some energy and have some fun. Remember, best work, and make sure you're checking the stream and the Google form to make sure that you're completing and submitting all work, okay? Happy Monday. I love you guys, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a great day.